everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would show you what is inside my travel makeup bag. Before I show you the bag itself, I feel like I should warn you that for some people this might be a little bit excessive. However, for me, I think this is actually really good. So yeah, I have this huge makeup bag here. It's completely full. In fact, I've just packed it in a little bit of a rush because I actually fly out tomorrow morning and I want to try and maybe film another video before I go, just so that I have stuff to edit on the flight. But like I said in probably my last 5 videos, so I'm really sorry, but I'm going on a long haul flight and I'm going away for a month, so I've got quite a few bits with me. This isn't my skincare, this is just my makeup, and obviously this is going in my suitcase, not in my carry-on. So I'm going to start off with brushes first because the little pouch is sticking up. And I think I'll just do this in no particular order because it's a little bit easier. First of all, I just have this little pouch from Look Good Feel Better. I got a brush set in there and I just use it all the time, which is why it's a little bit grubby. It's just quite nice to keep all your brushes in one place and secure. And I like that it has like a magnetic clasp closure thing. I am taking these brushes, which I also need to wash tonight before I go, so I've got quite a few things to do. But these are the brushes that I'm taking and I'll whiz through them really quickly. This is my blush brush. I have a concealer brush. This is, I don't really know what this brush is meant to be for, but I use it for contour and also for bronzer too. I have my eyebrow brush. This is probably my most treasured brush because everything else I could somehow live without. I have the Morphe M501 for highlight. I have my Real Techniques setting brush and I just use this with setting powder underneath my eye area just to set concealer. I also have this really tiny Look Good Feel Better powder brush. And I have this Primark oval brush. This is the smallest one that they do and I really like it for blending out cream contour. I just think it gives you a really sharp, precise line, and for going down the sides of the nose, it's just the perfect size. So I'm going to be taking that away. Oh! And I've just dropped a brush. And in terms of eyeshadow, I have 6 brushes. I have 2 of the MAC 217 just fluffy blending brushes. I have this double-sided Blank Canvas Cosmetics flat shader brush, and this is meant to be a blender brush, but I really like it for just underneath the lower lash line. I have 2 flat shader brushes. One is the MAC 239 and also a Bobbi Brown one. And last but not least, I have this super cover brush. Again, this is called a large eye blender, but I just use it as a pencil brush underneath the lower lash line and I think it's perfect. You may have noticed that I'm not taking a foundation brush, and that's because I don't really use one. But instead I'm taking my Blank Canvas Cosmetics beauty blender type sponge. I haven't put it in the bag yet because I've just washed it and I want it to dry completely before I take it away. So I'm just going to leave that there to dry. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the contents of my bag. Again, like I said, in no particular order. First of all, I'm just taking a set of false eyelashes. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to wear them because it's going to be really hot and humid, and that's why I've been a little bit minimal with all of my makeup. I just don't think I'm going to wear most of it, which I know, this is me minimal, by the way. But anyway, yes, this is my bag. I'm taking these Novi lashes, and these are in the Volume Style 2. I really like these lashes. They're not too dramatic and they're not too natural. They just sort of sit somewhere in the middle, but they add a lot of volume to my lashes. So these are perfect. I'm gonna attempt to do this in some sort of order. Okay, so first of all, I'm only taking 1 foundation away with me. I'm a little bit scared about this because it isn't full coverage. It's just a really cheap, everyday, daytime foundation. But I'm taking my beloved Kiko Universal Fit Hydrating Foundation. And I bought a brand new one recently, so I know it will last all month. But I just know that when it's really hot, I'm probably not going to wear foundation. And knowing me, I'll probably tan while I'm out there and nothing will match anyway. So I thought I'd just take this, especially because it's not in a glass bottle. It's just a squeezy tube and very travel friendly. I'm also taking my Laura Mercier Secret brightening powder. I always forget the name of this one. This is just to set any under eye concealer. This is a good size because it's quite small. And I don't normally set my face with powder, but because it's going to be hot, I think I might want to. So I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. Maybe I should take a pressed powder instead because that's quite bulky. But I don't think I've got time to sort through that now. I'm also taking my NYX Eyebrow Gel. Again, this is quite important because I just feel like all I need to do is my brows and my lashes if I'm not wearing any makeup, and I still feel a little bit done up. So I bought a brand new tube of this because my other one's almost run out. Speaking of lashes, I'm taking the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I just love this one. I'm trying to do all the lipsticks and the eyeshadows last because I kind of want to bunch them all together. Okay, I've got my tiny MAC Fix Plus. I love it, it's so cute. I'm pretty sure I'll run out of that by the time I come back. I'm also taking a Real Techniques beauty blender type sponge. I always forget the name of these, but I just think that because I'm away for a month, I might want the option of having a second one, and of course that doesn't take up any space or weight or anything. Oh yeah, I have these 2 tiny ones from Primark. They were in a set of 4. I really like them for under eye concealer. Not sure why I'm really taking 2, because I feel like this is something that you don't really need. I just like it, so yeah. I'm also taking my NYX brow mascara. I just like to almost set my brows in place and redefine the hairs once I've put the gel through it, and I just use this for that. Yeah, that's the right way of saying it. And it's almost running out. I don't have a backup, so this will just have to do. So I have a tiny Urban Decay primer potion. This is a little travel size one. I have a lip balm. This is the Blistex Intensive Moisturiser. And I also have a black Lancome Kohl Hypnose waterproof pencil liner, just in case I want to line the inside of my eyes, obviously. I also have this weird little pencil case that I got with a makeup bag. I've just got a few, like 3 sets of disposable contact lenses in here. I do have some more in my skincare bag, but I just always have these in there, so I thought I'd just leave them in there. So those were disposable contact lenses. These are my regular coloured contact lenses. I won't need those until I've checked into the hotel, so I'll just leave them in my suitcase. I'm also taking this really tiny Beauty Blender solid cleanser. Never tried it, but I thought it might be quite nice for a holiday, just to wash my brushes and my Beauty Blender and stuff like that. So that's quite a nice size sample. Okay, so now I have a bit of a story. We all know that I use the Bobbi Brown corrector, and this one's in the shade Dark Peach. Again, brand new one, because I ran out of my one a few days ago. And then I go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel. So I'm taking that. I highlight my face with the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer in the shade Nude. So I'm taking that. Oh, I'm going back a step. So I have a brand new NARS concealer because my other one's running out. So I'm putting that in there. I'll get rid of the box in a minute. But I'm also taking this MAC Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC42. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yes. I only really wear this on holidays. This is the perfect match to my skin tone, but it doesn't do anything for my dark circles because they're so dark. And on holiday, I'm not going to be wearing makeup like this. I'm not going to be wearing my foundation, my contour, my bronzer, my blush. I mean, I've packed it all, but I don't think on a daily basis I'll be wearing everything. And when I highlight my face with this, it just looks weird because this part of my face is really flawless because I've got all my concealer corrector highlight on, but the rest of my face just looks normal. So I just go in with a normal skin tone concealer over the top of everything, just to sort of make me look a bit more normal. I'm not explaining this very well, but also the formula of this concealer is amazing. It just lasts so well. It's completely sweat proof, and I have a whole blog post on this if you're interested. There's not a lot left. Next up, I'm taking my NARS Casino bronzer, just because it's the only bronzer that I have at the moment, I think. I'm also taking my MAC Soft and Gentle. This isn't my most travel friendly highlight actually, and I might swap it out for the Balm Mary Luminizer, just because it's quite big and bulky, and I'm just trying to save on space and weight just everywhere that I can, possibly. Okay, so for my blush, I'm actually taking a bronzer, and this is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer in the shade Rock On World. I have this on today, and I really, really like it as a blush. I just think it looks amazing on holiday, especially when you're a little bit tanned and like the sun catches the shimmery parts. It just looks really nice. This is the one thing that I'm not happy with, my contour product of choice. This is a Sleek Contour Kit in the shade Light. I don't use the highlight and the blush from this palette because they're so chalky, and the highlight's really cool toned. It doesn't suit me, and the blush is so shimmery, it's awful. I just use the contour, but I hate the fact that I have to take this whole palette just for one shade. I did actually want to decant it, but I've got nothing to put it into. That's so annoying. I'm gonna have to figure something out about that. Anyway, moving on to eyeliner. For some reason I have 2. I'm not gonna take 2. I don't need to. I don't really wear eyeliner all the time. So I think I'm just gonna put this Ico London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner. I got this in my M&S Beauty Advent Calendar. It's just small, never used it before. It's like a felt tip liner. It's a precise, smudge-proof, pitch black eyeliner, so that's just what I'm going to pack. Like I said, I've never used it before, and I'm not really that fussed if I don't like it because I don't really wear eyeliner all the time. Oh yes, this is the glue that came with the Novu lashes. It does normally come inside the box, but I've already worn those, so I don't know where that glue is. In fact, I've put 2 in my makeup bag. I've also just put these in at the very last minute. This is from Primark. It's their contour set. I think. So it's got a bronzer, a contour and a highlight shade. They're obviously pencils and they're super pigmented, really creamy, easy to blend. They're such good quality, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pack them. Why not? And they also come with a pencil sharpener. It's such good value for £3. It's crazy. Now while I'm away, I think we have something like 9 flights and stuff like that, and there's no way in hell that I'm taking one of my favourite eyeshadow palettes like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance or one of my Tarte palettes. I just don't want to risk anything smashing, and in all honesty, I'm trying to pack light, like I keep saying. So anyway, the only palette per se that I'm taking is my MAC quad. This obviously has 4 eyeshadows in it, that's why it's called a quad. This is one that I made up myself, and if I remember correctly, the shades are, the dark matte brown is Embark, the bronzy shade here is Mulch. I've actually got that on my eyelids today. This one's always my go-to colour for just a really quick swipe of shadow all over my lids. This one is Woodwinked, it's more of a goldy tone, and this bottom one, let me try and get it out. I always have to use a spatula because it's quite hard to take these out without ruining your nails. Okay. Saddle, I was going to say cork, so yeah, and that's what they all look like. I'm also taking these 4 Makeup Forever single shadows. I picked these up in a Makeup Forever shop in Madrid and they were super cheap. In fact, I think 2 of them are eyeshadows and 2 of them are blushes. One of them I do use as a blush, but I think it's an eyeshadow that I use as a blush, and I use all of them on my eyes. And I just think they make a really nice peachy sort of eye makeup look all together. I'm not even filming with natural lighting today, I'm literally relying on my ceiling lights. So I'm really hoping that you can make this out because that's really annoying. But there we go. This is one of their diamond shadows in the shade, well, it's number 305. I'm also taking, this is a blush, number 130. I actually have a feeling these are all discontinued because they were all €5, so there's probably not much point me telling you the shade names if I'm completely honest. This is actually the one that I wear as a bronzer, and in fact it is a blush. It's number 163 or 183, which is quite a nice warm toned brown. Let's hope it hasn't smashed. And last but not least, we have this eyeshadow in the number 30. So yeah, I just quite like them all together and they don't take up a lot of space. I'm also taking 2 Kiko eyeshadow sticks. This one is like a really bright periwinkle blue, number 31. I just quite like this underneath the lower lash line, and I feel like it's quite a summery colour, and because I'm going to a hot country, that might be quite nice. I'm also taking this shade, 05. In fact, let me swatch these 2 for you. This is that periwinkle blue. It's really hard to describe what this other shade is like, but I know that it's a dupe for the by Terry Ombre Black Star in Misty Rock. I don't know why I remember that, it's such a long word, but it's kind of like a bronzy, browny, lilac-y sort of shade with bits of silver running through it. At first I hated it, but it's actually grown on me and I do think it just jazzes up an eye look really well. Okay, so I've got a few cotton buds in a sandwich bag. I also have loads in my skincare bag, but this is just always in here. I have 2 glasses wipes in case I want to clean my glasses or my sunglasses. And now I'll talk you through the lipsticks. There's actually quite a lot, so bear with me. Okay, so I think I'm taking too many lipsticks. I might have to take some out. But I have MAC Mare, which is just my everyday pinky nude that I wear. I also have MAC Pink Nouveau. I haven't worn this shade for years. It's a really bright, cool toned pink, and I used to be obsessed with this when I was at uni and when I just graduated. Like on every night out, I wore MAC Pink Nouveau, and that's what everyone knew me for. I mean, this is probably my 6th tube of it, and I'm not even joking, and we all know that lipstick just lasts forever, but that's the shade of it. I should also point out that it doesn't really suit me, but I still love it anyway, so what the hell. I've recently fallen back in love with MAC Kinda Sexy. It's a really nice peachy nude. I'm also taking Kat Von D Bauhaus. This is a beetrooty purpley pink. Really like this one. I'm tempted to leave this one at home actually. MAC Relentlessly Red, my all-time favourite MAC lipstick. It's a pinky red. It's a retro matte, so it's really drying on the lips, and that kind of puts me off taking it because I'm not going to have time to do a lip scrub and then put a lip mask on overnight and stuff like that, so I might leave that one at home. This one's a nude discovery, and do you know what, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. This is the Maybelline Colour Sensational Bold, I don't know what it's called, lipstick in the number 883 Orange Danger. I feel like I've spent half my life looking for a matte orange lipstick that isn't too opaque, because a lot of them are so opaque that you can still see my natural lip colour through them because they're more on the coral side, and I've honestly never found one, and this is just amazing. I just cannot wait for it to be spring or summer because I'm going to live in this. I think this will be really nice for a holiday. I'm also taking this red because you can't not take red. This is a mini Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade, Beso, I don't know. And I'm not sure about this one either. This is the Dior limited edition Diorific matte lipstick in 540. Where can I swatch this? I don't like the formula of these because they're meant to be matte lipsticks and they're not. I don't even know if you can see it really. It's quite similar to the Maybelline one here. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I thought it might make a change to a matte lipstick, so I will think about it. But that is everything that's inside this makeup bag. If you're wondering where it's from, this is a set of 3 from M&S. This is the biggest one, there's a middle size one and a really small one, and I actually have 3 sets of these. I'm completely obsessed with them. I love the fact that you can see all of your makeup when you're traveling, so if you're only staying somewhere for one night, you wouldn't want to unpack it all, so you could just fish out whatever you need. I also use the smaller bags for things like cotton pads, cotton buds, and also all my electronics. I put my phone charger, my camera charger, spare battery, my Gorilla Pod, spare SD card, all my bits and pieces like that just need to be together. So these are really good value for money. I'll find the link for them and leave them down below. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed looking through my travel makeup bag. Let me know whether you think this is quite excessive or not. Now that it's all laid out in front of me and down the side, I feel like it kind of maybe is. But leave me a comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!